teacher.
Hi, nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how was your day today? Can you please tell me what did you do today?
Today I went to school and then I went back home and I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me what will you do tomorrow? Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
I think no, for tomorrow I don't have any plans.
And how was your weekend? What did you do on the weekend?
On the weekend I stayed at home and I was like doing homework. I was studying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, very nice. And what did you study about? What is something that you
I
study
was
about?
studying social studies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else?
Only that because I have a test.
Mm-hmm. And is it hard?
I don't know, like I was prepared for the test.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, now let's see. And what is something that you will do in the future? Okay, what subjects are you going to prepare for the future? Can you please tell me? What is something that you will learn in the future?
For the future,
Mm-hmm.
I think I will study about like IT and I will work as like a IT. Yeah, I will create
Mm-hmm.
something
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like what?
like make a website or like anything about IT. I will do it because now I don't know like because IT have a lot of time. I just like know that I'm gonna study about that.
Mhm. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. Now let's have a look. Okay. And what do you think about IT?
It's hard because it's like have a lot of things in IT that we need to learn. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
hard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And why do you think so?
Because in IT we have a lot of things to do to learn about, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like yeah. So I think it's hard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now we will start. We have here a lesson, okay, about news. Okay, how often do you watch news?
News. I'm not like you usually watch news,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
before when I in Vietnam, I like my parents watched news, and I was like sitting there, so I watched with them. Yeah, but I don't remember anything because like it's not interest me. Yeah, so I not remember. And now I'm not watching news in Malta. Yeah, I just
Mm-hmm.
watching some big news in Vietnam if we
Mm-hmm.
have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what big news in Vietnam do you usually watch? What is something that you usually watch?
Like
What is
it's not
something?
usually like happen.
Hmm?
Yeah, so I don't know, but I will watch if it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. You will watch it. Okay, very nice. And how often, for example, your family and friends watch the news? How often do you usually they usually watch the news?
my families they was watching like they usually watching Vietnam, but in Malta they don't watch anymore. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because they doesn't care about news in Malta.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what is interesting about this news in Malta?
I don't know because I'm not watching news in Malta. Maybe just some think about economic or um, maybe
Mm-hmm. Okay, because why? Because
because I'm not watching it. I'm not like I yeah. because like I'm not like to watch news because I don't feel interested in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why?
Because usually I will watch other things like films. I don't watch news. Yeah.
Mhm. You don't watch news. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, so we have here a lesson about news. Now I will share my screen. Okay, complete the sentences with words below. There are two words that you don't need. Okay, so we have here, okay, these words right here. Okay, so you will use some of these words in this text. Okay, now can you please read this sentence number 1? Can you see it?
Yes, yes, it is difficult to mm, make sources of information on the internet because people prefer to remain anonymous.
Trace sources. Trace sources.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2.
Many commentators on political websites want to uh want to expose corruption by
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
politicians. They want to tell the world that like they want to tell the world what they are doing.
Okay, very nice. Next one, number 3.
The opinions of many people allowing many people online all for credibility because they don't support their views with hard facts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next one.
It's easy to make rumors on the web. People will
Spread rumors on the web.
spread
Spread.
rumors on the web. People will read a piece of gossip and then pass it on to all their friends online.
Mm-hmm. Okay, number 5.
The remarkable events in the Middle East are going to set headlines all over the world.
Mm-hmm. And number 6.
Uh, Recently, bloggers have begun to make the agenda for news sites everywhere. They decide what news is important.
Okay, so what news should be important? Okay, so what do you think? So what are some news that are important when we want to hear it?
Like news about like criminals,
Mm-hmm.
accidents.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why these news? Let's say why these news are important. Why? What do you think so? So why these news should be really important in our lives?
Because to tell people that, like I don't know, because like how to say, because usually criminals will like some news, a lot of news will about criminals. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what do you think about sports news? Are sports news important? So what is your opinion
Sport
about?
news is important, like for someone like I think sport news is have every day or every week because
Mm-hmm.
it's for people that want to know about sport, like yeah, care about sport.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what is something that you care about? What type of the news do you care about?
I think I can like I could care about sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I also like to play sport.
Mm-hmm.
If some news about sports are famous or are like something happen or something change,
Mm-hmm.
I will care. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You will care about this news. Is that right?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what are some news that are not so interesting for yourself? Are there any other news that are not so interesting for you?
There's nothing interesting, but for me is like about mm, I think about economic, yeah, like about economic
Mm-hmm. Okay.
in the
And why?
country, in the country, because I don't understand about it. Yeah, I don't know a lot about it. Like usually this will be for my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that is related to your parents. Okay, now and how often you mentioned about economics. So, what is something that your parents? What type of the news do they usually like to watch? Okay, so what is something that they usually like to watch? Okay, do they like to watch news about economics?
I think they watch all type of the news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about sports? Do they watch sports news?
Yes, I think they also watch sports. My dad, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And you? Okay, what type of the news, for example, do you like to watch sport news or sport games? So what do you think about this type of the news?
I think I would be a bit interesting. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to watch some sport news.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why?
Because I also like to play sport and I want to know more about them. So
Mm-hmm.
sport news is maybe it might be important. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why do you think so? Why?
Because I want to know more about it.
Mhm. Okay, you want to know more about this type of the sports. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, now match the words with their definition. Okay, so we have here. Okay, read the sentence number one and decide, and match with their definition. Can you do that for me, please?
Yes. In um
The workers in the factory are.
into on and in on two. AC and BD, like the first one.
Okay. Now number two.
No. The work in the factory or
Having a little power and in a weak position. Okay, so they are having a little power and they are weak in their positions. That is the sentence number one.
yeah, yes. And the election was wait. Corrupt and dishonest,
Mhm,
and the ruling political party remain in power.
mhm. Okay, so they will. Okay, they will have many powers. Okay, next one.
Bloggers have no responsibility to be fair or honest. No, no clear understanding of what is happening, so they can write anything they want.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next one.
Many people believe that the police should always be having be carrying guns,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
the photojournalists uh climb up quickly and with difficulty to the top of the staircase in order to take some good photos.
Mm-hmm. Take
And
some
when
good.
Susie heard that she had lost her job, she felt very upset and couldn't stop crying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. And what are your reactions when you heard about bad news? How do you feel when you heard about bad news? Okay. So can you please tell me what is happening with you when you heard the bad news? So how do you feel?
I think I will. I will be like maybe upset. Yeah, if it's like some bad
Mm.
news.
Okay. And when was the last time that you heard some let's say bad news? Okay. What happened when you heard about bad news? What happened to you?
I will like the last time I think I was upset. Yeah, not so much, but I was upset.
Mm-hmm. And how did you feel about this? You were upset, and what happened? Can you tell me, for example, what happened?
Mm, like the marking my exams is not so good. Yeah, and I just
Mm-hmm.
was a little upset.
Mm-hmm. And what did you do when you felt upset? What did you do?
I'm just staying alone and watching something. Yeah, like I stay alone or sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, and what are some other bad news that people can hear about? Okay, so we can hear some other bad news. Okay, so what other bad news people can hear about? What are some other bad news that people can hear?
Mm, feel that people can hear.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So what other bad news people can hear? Something else that, for example, people can hear about. Okay, so what they can hear and to feel bad.
Like their family like have uh something bad something bad happen something bad happened to their family or their relative.
Mm-hmm. And your family. Okay, can you please tell me? Okay, when was the last time that you heard something that is bad about, let's say, your family? Okay, and how did you fix these problems?
Something bad happened to my family.
Mm-hmm. So, what was that, and how did you felt about this? And how did you fix these problems?
Like nothing so bad happened to my family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. And what other types of the news can be bad? Okay, so we have here several. We have here some bad news that can people can hear. Okay, so what is something else that can happen with people that they can hear? Let's say, let's try to say a bad news.
Bad news.
Hmm. Okay, what type of the news people can hear? Okay, people can hear to feel very bad about. So what are some other
Like
type?
their relative or dying
Hmm.
or have some like a stick or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, like that will be very bad.
Hmm. Okay, very nice. And yes, and what news make you feel happy?
News that make me feel happy. Like I have a holidays or I can travel somewhere.
Hmm. Like, where would you like on your next holiday? Where would you like to travel? Where would you like to go? Okay, if you can choose a place where you can go, can you please tell me where would you like to go on your next holiday?
My next holidays.
Yes, on your next
Um,
holiday. On your next holidays, where, for example, for example, you can go on your next holidays.
I want to go to Italy
Mm-hmm.
because it's very close to Malta, and I think I would like to go to see like to
Mm-hmm.
just for look. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very nice. Now, let's see. And can you please tell me, okay, what places can you see there?
Place. Mm, say I don't know, maybe Sicily or some place like I just go first and just look after it.
Mm-hmm. Look, look after it. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, so we have here. Okay, this type of the text that I want you to read about. Okay, now the Watergate scandal. Okay, can you please read this? Okay, so first take a screenshot of these words. Did you take a screenshot?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. We need to read. Okay. This text and put some of this. As you can see, we have here number one. You need to choose. Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay, now can you please read this text?
In June 1972, five men were arrested as they broke into the Watergate office building in Washington, D.C. Two journalists, Woodward and Carl Bernstein, decided to delve into the crime. They believed that the burglars were members of the CIA, the American Security Service, who were breaking into the building to place books.
Place
They
bugs. Place bugs.
played
Place.
to place books. They also believed that President Richard Nixon knew about the breaking and was guilty of of a breakdown.
Mhm.
These days, uh, these days speculation about the crime would take viral, but back in 1972, it was left to the two Washington Post journalists the to set the source no, to set a footage and to put pressure on president by spread, spreading his behavior in the media. In 1974, recording of a President Nixon talking about blocking an investigation into what had happened was discovered. Nixon was forced to resign. The headline across the U.S. read, "President quit." It sent shockwave around the world.
Mhm. Okay, so did you ever heard a similar story like this? Did you ever heard, for example, that something that can has been shocked about something? Okay, some news that are shocked that, for example, shocked the world.
Shock the world.
Mm-hmm.
Shock the words. War. Yeah, war.
Mm-hmm.
A war
Okay.
between.
No, no, no.
Oh,
Did you ever
yeah,
heard?
yes, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, and what happened? Okay, can you describe what happened?
A big news in uh, like shock the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and can you describe? Can you describe?
I think I remember the war between Russia and Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how did you felt about this?
I feel like maybe feel like it's sad for Ukraine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and okay, write me the story about something that happened near your family. Okay, write me the story about something that happened that was shocked about. 5 sentences. Can you do that, please?
Yes. Shock.
Mm-hmm.
Shock
Yes.
the world.
Yes. Shocked you. Write
Yes.
5 sentences about this.
Yes. My grandmother is very like illness. I know my friend's secret. I get a full marks in physics. My friends quit school and come back to his country, and my friends cut off all contacts without explanation.
Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so we have here, okay, this text that we just read about Watergate scandal. So, what is your opinion about this Watergate scandal? What do you think about this Watergate scandal?
Watergate scandal. Yeah, like it's a new of criminal that shocked the world and
Okay, and what do you think about this? Okay, yes, this is something that shocked the world, but what is your opinion about this?
I think it's still not like a big so it's still not shock me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like a glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that can shock some people. Okay, and how this can shock some people? What is something that happened to shock these people?
Okay, people maybe like it's need to like killing people,
Mm-hmm.
murder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Murder. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what? How about sports events? Can sports events shock you? Okay, are there any sports events that can shock you about something?
Sportsmen.
Mm-hmm. Are there any sports events, for example, that can shock you? Okay, that you felt shocked about?
I think no, yeah, but I think it's it might be shock if it's something that I like that I care. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if I watch it, it will shock me. But if we it's nothing if I'm not watch it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what news cannot shock you? What are some news that cannot shock you? Okay, are there any news that cannot shock you?
Cannot shock me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, like something simple like a new phone model is announced
Mm-hmm.
or a new movie is released, like
Mm-hmm.
something yeah like that.
Okay, now can you please read this part of the text?
Challenge: choose one of the headlines below, then prepare and tell the news story that goes with the headline. Use at least 5 of the words below.
Mhm. Okay, so we have here Rockstar rumors go viral, police investigate internet scam. So what is the story that, for example, you can write about? Okay, if imagine that you are that you are writing news. What type of the news would you like to write about? What is the type of the news that you would like to write about?
Well, we write about criminals because I
Mm-hmm.
think it will like it will shock a lot of people. Yeah, usually criminals will shock a lot of people, and I
Mm-hmm.
will write about yeah only that I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. And what other things can shock you? Okay. What other things can shock you?
Your things can shock me. It's like there maybe people see some monster or something that happened, something
Mm,
that mystery happened. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what other things okay, for example, what are the differences? Okay, so we have here differences between news on Malta and between the news on in Vietnam. What are some similar things and what are some different things when you compare these two type of the news? What are some things that are similar and what are some things that are different?
Similar and different.
Mm-hmm. What things are similar and what things are different?
Like a shocking news,
Mm-hmm.
like create fear, surprise,
Mm-hmm.
and some news is about something change, developments, event. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Evans. Very nice. Okay, so that is really nice to hear. Okay, now we finished our class. Okay, and please practice English. That was really nice. Okay, I wish you a nice day and see you on Wednesday. Okay,
Yes, goodbye.
bye bye.